Going live. We are live. According to YouTube, anyway. Bang. Alrighty. It's excitement time. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. What? How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What the fuck? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Jeez. What the fuck kind of a nightmare was that? September 8th. 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh my god, the music. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before the trial starts anyway. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good, I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Oh my fucking god. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Whomst the fuck? A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Uh-oh.
I don't know how you're gonna have me read stuff when I can't see anything.
Wait. Hold on. Weren't you normally going off of a script?
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh. It's been so long. Never mind then, I guess.
It's been 2 months.
That's way too long. Well, yeah, but shouldn't I still look at it to know where we are? Because I could be reading too fast or too slow. Fine.
I just turned on screen share. Nope, that was camera. Share screen.
Did you just turn on your camera?
I can share specifically. Does Mume?
Oh, close enough.
There we
Hopefully everybody didn't just see your face. That's supposed to be saved for face rig.
No, that won't go through OBS.
Oh, good. But eventually they will, as he has set up the face rig, so you'll get to see him in cat form or dog form or owl form or fox form or something form. I don't know when he's going to do
see.
it.
I mean, it really depends.
You should
We'll see on the specifics. Anyways, I guess I didn't really have time to do proper introductions. Hi, everyone. If you're new, because of the fact that this is the start of a series and a lot of people tend to flock to this or like some big popular thing and then maybe go back to the start. If you're new, hi, I am Guy. The voice you are hearing in the background is my lovely boyfriend, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew likes to do sounds like that sometimes.
Anyway, let's see. Where is it? What is this turnabout again? I don't fucking remember.
The Lost Turnabout.
Ah, yes.
To be fair, this is the first
case.
Ah,
there we go. That's all right. And where is this?
We're in the courtroom.
Nightmare, ouch my head,
ellipses.
Nothing personal, blah 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 blah. Okay.
Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there?
Good morning.
What? Ah! Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Not my ass.
No.
Where's that spirit?
Okay, one quick thing. I turned with the sound settings because usually with Skype, there's no sound. But now there's sound for some reason. Maybe Skype had a update or Skype decided to stop.
I don't know.
Turning
as they can
down.
hear the music and sound effects, that's all I care about.
Or maybe it's because I clicked something. It has been a while, so yeah.
Cough, cough. Sorry, I got that corona. Just kidding.
No, you don't.
No,
You better
luckily I
fucking
don't.
not. Well, I mean, if you got it now, and then we're done and over with it.
Really
the next...
No, not. If I got it right this second, it'd be okay because I leave to visit you in like 20-something days, and technically supposed to quarantine for 14 days. So technically, I'd be okay.
Yeah. By that point, you hopefully.
But at this point, I
anymore.
don't think so because I did see a really cool article that has some actual background that continuously wearing a mask is making people somewhat immune to corona. Like continuously. Hold on, let me go find the. See, this is why we say this every single time we do these fucking streams. We need to revive our podcast so I can just talk about random shit.
Yeah.
Wearing masks, coronavirus immunity. It's like recent today too. Or, I don't know if it was today or we wearing masks forever. Oh no. Where is it? It was something I had seen on Twitter, maybe? But not like a Twitter, like, it was from a reputable thing, and it was sort of one of those things where they started out saying, like, do you think it's true or false that wearing masks can make it immune to whatever? And they were like, nah, they can't do that. But then it's like, oh god, why is this trending? I'm looking at Twitter. Discord is over party. Why?
I feel like I've seen something like that before.
Oh, wait, can someone explain? Yes, please, can someone explain? It's a joke from the show Love or Host on Twitch. Never even heard of that show.
Yeah.
Apparently that Twitch show is also trending because there was a cardboard cutout of James Charles in the background.
Oh my god. Of course, James Charles would make something trend just by being a fucking cardboard cutout in the background.
Also the difference, I was gonna say the difference in you have Discord is over party joke 1,000 tweets. Meanwhile, James Charles specifically 10,000 tweets, and it even says why. A cardboard cutout of James Charles appeared on the streaming show Love or Host, sending both fandoms into a frenzy.
Oh my god.
Here it is from the Telegraph. Researchers have suggested that universal mask wearing might help to reduce the severity of coronavirus. But how much do you know about that? Face masks can give people COVID-19 immunity. See, true? False. We say most people say false, but it's true. Academics argue universal mask wearing could become a form of inoculation. I could have just said the second word. That would make more sense. But could form of inoculation that would generate immunity and thereby slow the spread of the virus. So not like a general, you wear this and you're immune, but it's like...
Because of the extremely weak exposure that you can get through a mask that you wear too long?
Same thing with same thing that wearing a mask can reduce the severity of the virus. Wearing a mask can increase the chance of being asymptomatic. Apparently that's also true. Fascinating.
That makes sense because the people who are asymptomatic probably get a really low viral load. And that would mean that their immune system is able to catch up with the virus and stem it down for long enough. Even if they are contagious, their contagious capabilities are slightly reduced because of the fact that they aren't constantly coughing. But when they're talking, they're still, over time, releasing the virus. And even just breathing can be a little bad. But
the virus.
It makes sense that having a lot of masks would increase the rate at which people are asymptomatic.
I'm just reading the news now.
Not getting a lot of...
We really should redo our podcast. I'm just reading the news. Trump faces challenges in red states, poll shows, as women favor Biden. Apparently, he's tied here in Georgia. Compared to 2016, where he had a 5-point lead at the time. In Iowa, it's a 3-point lead for Biden when it was a 9-point lead for Trump in 2016. And in Texas, where it was a 9-point lead for Trump, it's only now a 3-point lead for Trump.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him anymore.
No, really, I never would have guessed. So fascinating. I just like reading the news. We're gonna do is we're gonna play Ace Attorney. No, we're just gonna read the news.
Yeah, anyways.
See what else there is.
Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts.
Let me get back to my transcript. Oh, roger that! The awkward silence.
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Oh, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. I wonder if I should give her a New York accent. Because cops. I just assume every cop has...
I don't even know if this is a cop per se, because, like,
well,
these look like feathers.
She's a cop, it's just, you have to remember this is a strange game. It's hard. But I just think they give them all
to be fair, it does follow a
stereotypical-
different timeline of reality.
Yes, even though stuff takes place in the now times.
Yeah, which is so
Not
strange.
this game. This game doesn't take place in the now times, I don't think. Let's see.
Doesn't its timeline technically take place back in 2019?
Maybe? Excuse me. Timeline.
Or is it 2018?
Timeline. Ace Attorney Wiki. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. Ooh. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. Next Galactica. Okay, so this takes place between from September 6th, 2017.
Oh.
No. Yes. No. Yes. This takes place in September, but this is not the first. The timeline is really weird. So technically the next case after this is the one that takes place
in 2017?
No, they both take place in 2017. But the next game that we'll play, which is called Reunion and Turnabout, takes place in before this case that we're doing right now, even though this is the prologue case. So Reunion and Turnabout, which will be the next case that we play, that you get unlock in order, takes place between June 19th and June 22nd of 2017. This takes place all on from September 6th to September 8th of 2017. Then from then until about I'm trying to see, like, is that the last one? Is that the final, fourth and final? Yes, okay. So this takes, the final case that we'll play through this game series takes place around March of 2018. So that's a full ass year. So from this whole game takes place from June of 2017 to March of 2018 in their world. That's the whole of this game.
I forget the timelines of the first game.
The first game is from...
I thought that also took place in 2017.
Again, no. The first one, it takes place July... It starts with when Cindy Stone, Larry Butts, that first case takes place July 31st, 2016.
Oh.
And it goes until 2016 of December. Wait a second.
Wait, what about the last case, though? Didn't that take place in 2018?
What? It's just his channel. It's playing games. It's playing Ace Attorney. Why? I don't want you listening to our stuff playing games. It's not interesting to you.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do.
So it's on his
Yes, it's on his thing. Just go to YouTube and look up, like, Ace Attorney stream or something.
Ace Attorney.
Yes. Ugh. Why does she do this? Now she wants to come and look at our stream. No, I don't care. Don't... whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? March. Okay, so it starts in 2016, but the whole thing is that there's a whole bunch of shit that like takes place, stuff that happens in the second game, but the like timeline has stuff that affects those cases that take place maybe in the second or third games that happen way back in like 2016 or something. You know what I mean? Like stuff can happen. It's really confusing because you have stuff that's like all of this stuff has stuff that affects like stuff here of 2014, 2013, 2012. All
because
these
there's
things.
a lot of stuff related to past cases. That's kind of how the court system works.
It's so confusing. But yeah, right here we're in. This is 2017. Yeah, right. Yes. No, September. Sorry. This is September 2017. This is confusing, but yeah, that's the.
I found that sort of interesting because in my ethics class right now, or at least like in the first week, I noticed that, or like even my ethics instructor brought up the fact that a good number of people who are in ethics are paralegals, and one of the things that's argued for in most modern ethics courses and such are to just outright reject traditionalism because that doesn't really follow an ethical code. Culture and morality don't really line up properly if you want to be unbiased. At least in a super perfect sense. There are whole arguments about cultural relativism and stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. The whole flip side of that, though, is that the court system, for the most part, relies on the law and past cases to set itself up. The way that its logic is structured is a lot more traditionalist than modern ethics studies are. So I almost find it strange how, with, again, more modern ethics studies work compared to how they used to be, with a lot more stuff diving into really old theories and compounded theories and such. Instead, we've kind of stripped things down a little bit, to a smaller extent anyway, from what I can understand. Kind of complicated to explain, but anyways, it doesn't logically work the same as the courts anymore, which is part of the reason why morality used to be used so heavily in a legal context, especially in European courts. And a lot of courts around the world are kind of inspired by the European court system. Not entirely, but at least in terms of like specifics of court proceedings and procedures. Or unspecifics, I should say. Anyways. What? Yeah. That what is probably just how a lot of people just thought of what the fuck I just said.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Anyway. Let's see.
For the record, I myself am not a paralegal. I'm a software developer.
They're interchangeable. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Wow, you're letting a life in my hands?
You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty.
No, not guilty.
Just when I thought all hope was lost, that's when a galaxy appeared in my eyes. When all other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. The one and only Phoenix Wright came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever.
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings. Ooh, now I'm gonna give her Valley Girl voice. I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... what's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. Also, can I just say, you made Bird very,
Yes?
weirdly low energy considering how aggressive her stance and face were, but
Well,
okay,
I
I respect the choice.
Well, I like it. It's if you think about somebody who could sound that out of it, or just like low energy, but continuously be all like moving hands, moving hands.
And not fluidly even, just like very energetically and quickly, like this game generally has everyone emoting it. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
Yes? Oh no, it's still you. Or no, wait. Oh, that's weird. They merged. It's all in Phoenix's line here on the transcript, even though this is Bird's line. Strange. Anyway, is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this.
No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person.
Yes? I'm?
Who am I?
It's time for amnesia.
Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my god! How did he fucking get to the courthouse in the first place? The world
pretty
may never
sure-
know.
He was already at the court place before he got conked on the noggin.
I thought it looked like he was in his office.
You'll see.
Okay. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From our conversation, I can safely say I'm probably a defense attorney.
Maybe.
And the girl I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oh, Phoenix. Oh. Wow. Phoenix, when he has amnesia, is so sensible. That is so sad. Someone, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling? This is one dream I won't be waking up from. Ugh. September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Chitter chatter, chitter chatter. Bang! Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Oh my god, pain. Again.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I thought Payne wasn't allowed to be a prosecutor anymore.
It's not him. He has like a whole family of weirdos that are all prosecuting attorneys.
Oh, they just look identical, I guess.
Yes. And they're all just as annoying.
What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready?
No.
Should I choose no?
Yes.
No,
Wrong decision. Just kidding.
what if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, his case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. After the last police case...
Taylor Swift?
No. After the
Whatever.
last police
Keep going.
involved case, I feel like that wouldn't be the case.
Let's go.
But you know what? Whatever. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I did. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're all aware, the defendant's accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
Wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I were, well, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time.
Okay, so this is the same Payne.
Maybe. Don't you remember there's a whole bunch of them. Don't you remember there was that other Payne in the Ace Attorney, crossover game thingy?
Oh my god, there was. So they just love making fun of this really bad lawyer prosecutor
Yes,
character.
he's almost always your first opponent, as it is, and then you actually get some decent defense attorneys, or in this case, a German BDSM artist.
Yep.
But we'll get to her in the next game.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll have to bring out my German voice. So scary. I'll hate myself viciously being a Jew.
I mean,
so
considering the
much
fact that she descends from Von Karma, would she be German?
Yes. Pretty sure. 99% sure in the anime she is voiced and done with like a German accent, I think. I have to go back and listen to it.
Okay. Is Von Karma?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I'm like 90% sure?
I mean, I guess to be fair, Von Karma is like the name of a fucking German lord.
Shush. Let's see. Main rival. Yeah. Franziska became a prosecutor in Germany at the age of 13.
Oh.
So yeah,
oh my
they
God.
were German. Yeah. I told you. They're nuts. But whatever. Anyway.
Okay. Who are you again?
Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Why is Gumshoe so down today?
He's always down.
I mean, even the judge noticed. You don't look very well, detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know.
You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir.
Oh, that sounds like Gumshoe.
He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Okay, calm down, I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this matter.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters, Expose Park.
Oh my.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Oh yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy?
Amnesia?
But also, sounds like something Phoenix wouldn't have gotten. Until now. As per usual. I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The result of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
Crime 1 photo added to the court record.
Crime 1 photo?
Fuck off. Close enough.
Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Yes! Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What?
How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, I'll pretend to be the Maya sit-in and help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you want to take a glance at that court record.
Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by touching the court record button. I'm going into my Maya voice. I don't actually remember what my Maya voice
really know
was.
what you're talking about, huh?
It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
How fun. Okay, attorney's badge. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. Apparently. A cell phone. Assumedly one of my possessions. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Oh my god. Also, this fucking phone. Oh my god. This is so 2000s.
And yet, this takes place, and they just assumed in 2017 they'd be having these phones. Oof.
I mean, the fact that people didn't assume, or that the game developers didn't assume that we would have something like the Star Trek flip phones or anything like that wouldn't pocket dial someone. I guess to be fair, pocket dialing wasn't a thing most of the time, but at this point, people had phones with antennas on them that could go to cell towers. Like, really?
Yeah, it's really.
People had pocket dial problems. Anyways, Dustin's autopsy report received during the preliminary hearing. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Caused broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses, type evidence, received during the preliminary hearing, found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted glasses were found nearby. Hi, Castiel.
Hello, Castiel.
Crime photo 1. Photograph submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Payne. Victim fell from walking path above. Touch the check button. Okay.
You can move back on, you know.
Yeah. I just wanted to go through the evidence real fast.
Well, you're gonna have to go through the evidence again anyway, but...
Mr.
Anyway.
Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Leave your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The court record button? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses! That simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right.
The victim grabbed the criminal's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held them onto them as he fell.
Hello, it is my B-Day, and you guys are streaming. Cool. Ah, nice. Happy birthday.
We give you a stream for your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, consider it a present, even if it is a slightly late and thus slightly shortened stream.
Oh.
It is the start of a new game, though, so
There you
hooray!
go. It's a new Earth Attorney.
Ellipses.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair, but these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says. That doesn't work in court. Ask Bert if she's farsighted.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Bang. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony, decisive evidence.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
His neck was broken? How?
I mean, yes, that is also a very... I was going to say, that is a very clear contradiction, but there's another contradiction, but we'll get to that. I don't like saying it, but clearly the defendant was named Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit. I will say, yes, I've never actually thought about that. If his neck was broken, unless, I guess, the murderer broke his neck?
Yeah, there are certain circumstances where someone... Well, nice voice, yeah. There are certain circumstances where someone's neck can technically
No, wait, never mind. Well, yes. Never mind. It makes sense in my head, but I get what you're saying. They should have been smarter and realized, well, if he broke his neck, it wouldn't have been... Okay, yeah. Never mind.
His neck was broken and his head was turned. Not normal, like, oh, you snapped your neck, but your neck is still in position.
Ew, that sounds gross.
Which is how someone who has a broken neck but is in like a neck brace is able to survive, you know?
Let's keep going.
Anyways.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see the name is clearly written here. Way too clearly for someone who was laying down with a broken neck, even if said neck break was not severe enough for him to immediately die.
I mean, again, yes, and they should have realized that, but these are stupid people. This is not, however, what you're supposed to be noticing. You're thinking the logical route of...
Yes, I know. That doesn't always apply to Ace Attorney.
Yeah, you should...
Ace Attorney logic follows moon logic, which is a whole other, more complicated, stupid kind of logic.
Think stupider here, okay? You gotta think stupider. Anyway.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But, I already told you those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain this dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
Cross-examine. Oh god, now we're just gonna have to go through this. Yes. This is it. I'm counting on. This is just a rehashing of.
But what am I supposed to do?
We know how to cross-examine. Isn't like you normally, where you get witness
faces.
faces.
And do what?
There's no way around it. I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Or if you're a gumshoe, you're just stupid.
Wait, but detective, he does look like a scatterbrain. That is
he's
true.
He's a himbo. Anyway, keep going. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right.
Alright. Let's
Decisive
go.
Evidence cross-examination.
Yes, now is when you need my help again, and I will decide not to help you.
Ooh, there's a bar up in the corner.
Yes, that is you. If you present the wrong thing, you will get clunk.
Oh, instead of having, like, little check
Yes,
marks
instead of having the little checkers, from here on out, it's just a bar that you can read that fills up as you go along. You'll see. If you do bad, but then you make it to another day of something, it'll refill. But it won't refill all the way if you're like all the way down to your last health and you make it to the next day. It'll only refill like half, I think. You can refill it other ways, but we'll get to that in the next case.
Interesting. A little bit more dynamic. All right. Goodbye. It is late.
All right.
Also,
Goodbye.
Yeah. Thanks, Cassio.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Hope you have a good night.
Moving on.
All right. There's something even more incriminating than glasses.
No.
What?
I said no. 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 So, what do you think is wrong with this? Other than the obvious of he would be dead.
I mean, the way that it's facing is bad.
Still trying to think too logically about this.
No, I mean, like, it's... Well, yeah. I guess I am.
Yes,
Too
you
logically and realistically.
Yes, you are. But you're not thinking it through. You're not thinking. You aren't paying attention. What does it say? Let's go look at that picture again. You can just go to present, and I think you can just crime photo check. Right. Something seem off at all?
He's not looking the right direction to have written that?
You're thinking too logically. I really just...
That's above his head.
Oh, it's so fascinating. I just enjoy not helping you.
How would he have been able to write that all that well?
So fun to watch you squirm. You're still thinking too logically. But this is the first case, so I guess I will help you. But you will have to do a lot more to get me to help you in later cases. Let's go back. So, hold on. Actually, let's check the photo one more time. Just, you have everything in your mind. You're looking at the name. You're looking at the guy and his hand and the finger. You're looking at all that, right? Okay, let's go back. Let's go to profiles. Profiles!
Oh my god, that spelling doesn't work right.
Dude. If they were, quote-unquote, lovers, don't you think he'd know how to spell her fucking name?
Yep.
So we might want to present that. Because you can present profiles in this game.
Present that on the last one?
Either or, I think.
Double check.
Yeah, either or.
Okay. Objection! What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And he yelled at the top of my lungs, finger stretched ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Oh, wait, that's your line.
You're talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
Objection! What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird.
Okay, see, this is something I have a problem. I think this is a problem with. He was saying it out loud, I'm assuming. So unless Phoenix can read the text.
I know. This is because nothing. I was about to say nothing voice actor, but then objections are. Sense.
You are thinking way too logically. So my point is, like I said, unless he was able to just read the text thing that Payne was saying, how would he know that? Unless Phoenix made him spell it out.
Yeah. I mean, if everyone in this world was using sign language, names would always be spelt out.
Anyway.
Well, almost always.
Come on.
Anyways.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bear. Oh!
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here?
Judge is just as confused as ever. Gumshoe's just as confused as ever.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with a Y instead of an I-E.
See, that's the problem I have. I think they just didn't care. They said we have the twist because they didn't really explain it well enough in the... If you just say, like, if you were just the attorney who said, it's spelled Maggie, but it's actually spelled Maggie, and you didn't do any other extra text or anything, that would sound so strange just speaking it out. But because you're looking at it in text form, it makes perfect sense because you can see the differences. But if you were just saying this in a random courtroom, people would think you're fucking nuts. Because you wouldn't be saying, you would have to say it specifically like, is spelled da-da-da-da-da-da, and this is spelled da-da-da-da. But if you just said, hey, this name is Maggie, but her actual name is Maggie, you'd be fucking insane. You'd be you'd lose the case.
Yeah. Maybe
Anyway.
this works better in Japanese.
I doubt it. Keep going.
Anyways, this is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh.
How about that? I hadn't even noticed. Doesn't she work for you?
Well, her name is usually referred to as just Bird.
Maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Objection! May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name. Next to impossible, anyway. This is very true. Mr. Payne,
Yes.
are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Excuse me.
Witness testimony, Dustin and Maggie.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. Something she had gotten over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to ask me what she should get for him. Like how he perked up right at the end. She came to me to ask.
Like, I would know best. Or potentially would know best.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
No. 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 I said no. Press the button.
Continue forward?
Press the button!
Ellipses.
What is it this time?
That testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it to me. There just wasn't anything that really struck out as odd.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you tried to get more information from him.
Get more information?
Yeah, you know, like how they press people on those old cop shows.
So I should try pressing him, huh?
Yes.
Press him like a button.
Oh, jeez. So yes, but I won't tell you which one you have to press, so you know what that means. You get to press all of them!
Ah, great. Hold it.
Why do you say that? Don't you have the audio on, so he should be saying hold it?
Yep, he does.
Because why?
I just feel like reading text because I'm used to reading all the other text.
This isn't Zero Escape anymore! Which we also really didn't do. We did for I think we did it for all of the first game, half of the second game, and then
the
none of
third game in the escape rooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the escape
It kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller with each game.
I know. I was fine with that, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. Anyway.
How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us, cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay for the deposit for the trip, so I did.
Aww. Gumshoe, is this related to how you were nearly fired?
He's a poor man. Edward don't pay him nothing.
Poor Gumshoe.
If only I had gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir. He might just have some feelings for Miss Bird. Ooh.
Oh my god.
It was Gumshoe. He murdered Dustin so he could get his waifu. Not really.
So you're saying Gumshoe is a Yandere-kun?
I mean, I'm not saying that. Anyway.
Who's the most tsundere type in here?
Easily Francisca. Moving on.
Okay, sure. We'll see about that. Well,
She
from what I
whips
know about
people who
Francisca from that
disagree
one
with
short, would
her.
be yes.
Yeah, she whips people that disagree with her. She is a tsundere. Moving on.
All right, yes. Yes.
Next.
Sounded like they were even talking about marriage, perhaps. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You're saying a guy gotta marry someone at the same age as himself, pal? I must admit, that
Come on,
is
they were dating.
It is a bit well, they considered marriage, but anyway, I will say that is a bit narrow-minded, Mr. Phoenix. But
No, that's not what I meant at all.
I mean, Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know?
Yeah, I think this fellow has a ways to go before marriage.
I mean, I'd marry him. I could change him. I could make him less poor.
Aww.
Maybe. I doubt it. Anyway, mind your own business, pal. He's so angry. But then he looks so derpy. Brass.
He is such a puppy. The day of the incident. You mean September 6th?
Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Me and my gavel had all the fun in the world.
Oh, jeez.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm her boss. I gotta watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their...
I really don't need to know that much.
I mean, if you
Oh my
know-
god, the screechiness of the objection from pain!
Why do you think I do this voice?
I totally
You're right.
forgot!
He's open for badgering the witness.
Ugh, I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. Which would not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we all talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here.
Last statement. Well, no, actually, there's one more statement.
Over 2 months ago?
Mm-hmm. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
Well, I mean, maybe she was considering a present that took a long time to arrive. So, what was this birthday present?
She got him a glove
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
because she's Michael Jackson.
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
This is why you can tell it's this is a combination between American and Japanese influences because it's a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Why do you say that? Japan has baseball too. So you're saying that Japan doesn't have baseball?
It's not the level of professionalism that America has.
It's not the level of professionalism, but it's not like they never
Baseball
even
is
heard of
the
it.
quintessential American sport. Like,
I'm just
it's
saying, but it's not like there's a whole. It's not like they changed up that fucking much for American translation, babe.
no.
Trust me, I know. I've done way more research into the Ace Attorney series than you have.
What do you mean changes for translation? That's not at all what I was referring to.
And what were you referring to?
Just the fact that it's a baseball glove, like, just out and about. Like, we know this game came from Japan. It was originally made for
Right.
Japanese audiences, but then was also
Yes.
translated. And, like,
Okay, so it could have been a baseball glove with a Japanese translation too. I don't
that's
see
what I was
you're
meaning
doing.
to say. Like, Japanese or American influences are on this system.
What?
Never mind.
That should be your tagline. Anyway, Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. press further?
Press further.
Yeah.
Yes, always press further.
Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had gotten over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she went out and bought the glove over 2 months ago?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
That's what I thought! Something that takes a long time to get. Custom made? The glove was custom made.
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Everyone just
Really hammering it home.
Objection! Your Honor, I don't really see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Of course it's relevant. Oh, just wait.
I don't know where this will lead me, but...
But if Phoenix has taught him anything, it's that bullshitting works.
Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
As I said, bullshitting works. Bluffing
Yes,
to
bluffing
the
to the
max.
max.
Yeah, bullshitting. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. Technically, he's still not back because he still has no fucking clue who he is.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As if I used to do this to squeeze information from the most tight-lipped people. Yeah, and Gumshoe is not tight-lipped at all.
I was gonna say, yeah, the most tight-lipped, right.
Oh, Gumshoe is
Moving
especially loose-lipped.
Come on.
Anyways, very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about this matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to this court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Then why the fuck would you have brought it?
Because, you dum-dum. Plot convenience. Plot convenience. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's rather yellow, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's rather yellow for a specific reason.
It looks
Yes.
like Pikachu.
Is that what it all looks like? You sure it doesn't look like anything else? Get your mind out of the gutter and before you answer that.
It looks like bananas as well.
Oh, you think it looks like bananas, huh? We'll see how that comes back to play later. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
Oh, I hear it raining now. Hooray.
Oh, that's nice. I love the rain. Yeah, I love.
And that's why you had to special order it?
Yeah, I love a rainy night. Yep, that's right. And one other reason. Yeah.
I think this court has heard enough. Is it clear that the victim and the defendant were involved? It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I think we pretty much proved that it hasn't, but anyway.
I see him wrong, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. Or
Writing on the ground.
Oh, God.
The writing's on the wall about the writing on the ground.
We
Witness
haven't even
testimony.
got the second witness. I can't wait to do the voice for that witness. Oh, boy.
Oh,
We
God.
first looked into the handwriting, sir. These are all normal people that I've done, except for Maggie, but I'm just trying to reuse my Maya voice until she comes back. Anyway, unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. No, really. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped into the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Why would there be scratches on the skin? I guess that's dirt, but even then, that really shouldn't cause scratches, but whatever.
Because it's so highly abrasive, it could potentially cause some level of scraping?
I guess. Anyway, from this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Not any particular reason I decided to say that, just to say that before it would save us like 20 minutes before you try to figure it out that maybe that had something to do with it. Because if I didn't tell
Oh
you...
my god! I just realized what direction the glove is.
Oh, you did! Thank God. We won't be here for half an hour. You may actually be able to finish this whole fucking episode before the stream's over.
Yeah, that's a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor.
So let's present the baseball glove on the statement. Handwriting, victim's pointer finger, blah, 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 blah. Next, come on. Scratches on the skin that would cause in front. This would confirm the victim wrote this with his right hand. And it says it right there.
Haha! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it.
It's a glove for your right hand. You don't throw with the hand. You have a glove on.
You could have just let Phoenix say that.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Gay? Left-handed?
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom-made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, Detective Gumshoe, which hand did the victim use to write his name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obviously in the picture that it was his... Wait a second.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ah!
I objected.
Overruled. Ms. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
I mean, I feel
There's only one
like
conclusion that can be
shit.
drawn. The victim wasn't the one who had drawn that word. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Not so clearly. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Crowd chatter,
Especially with
crowd
that
chatter.
spelling. Order in my court. When you talk about it like, think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
And that means Maggie is... Nope, not yet.
That's not
Mr.
possible.
Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. Like we framed.
No.
Oh, right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Ugh, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion.
No, not yet. It's not over that easily.
Just wait. Let the whoever get to it. You did a
Oh,
fine job
I
once
will.
again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire from one case.
Now,
I'll announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
Objection.
I told you, it's not over yet.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? And what did this witness witness?
I get that.
The moment when the victim was pushed to his death.
Why wasn't this the first witness called?
They always have to have gumshoe, don't you know?
What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess.
Recess, bitch.
To be continued.
This would be a place to end it, but I don't want to. Let's see, how much is left?
Oh, wow. It says 11:43 a.m. on there, and it's 8:43 where I am.
Oh, goody! I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's see. To be continued. So, I don't know if we could finish this all tonight, but I kind of just want to keep going because it's fun. Plus,
I do too.
I really want you to just see the second witness. Oh, the second witness. That's gonna be fun. I get to pull out my guilty.
Okay.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. I tried though.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. Maggie can't.
Dear fucking God. No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today, please. Well, we're here to solve your problem first.
I bet it would be funny. I know Maya would agree to it.
It would be funny, but it wouldn't help. If anything, it might actually permanently damage Phoenix's brain.
No, Phoenix has had much worse damage to his brain. Look at all those cases he's gone through.
The trauma is psychological, not physical.
He's also had a lot of physical pain endured onto him.
Fair enough.
Keep going!
For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to! Well, I guess we'll start with my name and I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. Oh, it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession because I am Yandere-chan. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back. I need to put it in my shrine.
Okay! Bird has become Yan-chan. How fun.
Why not?
I mean, it's apt considering the fact that within the past few weeks the demo came out. Anyways, okay, there's some numbers written on the back.
Ooh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix's business card added to the court record. How nice. Alright, I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone.
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Yeah? Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Smack my head. Okay, roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m.
'Twas the day...
Come on.
'Twas the evening of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I don't know.
You don't need the Christmas Carol. I picked up a lost cell phone while on the walk with Dustin.
I was about to say, 'twas the night before Christmas. Not Christmas
Still,
Carol, but whatever.
Whatever. Christmassy. It's not Christmas time yet.
Oh my god.
Do not be part of the population that tries to make Christmas before fucking Halloween and all that stuff. You're trying to make it earlier and earlier. Christmas is not that.
I saw fucking Christmas decorations up in a section at Menards when I went there at one point recently. It's just like,
Bastard.
no, why?
Christmas. It's still September, goddammit. Whatever. Anyway, all of a sudden the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. Should I? Okay. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it back to you. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't really get your name. You can call me Maggie. Oh boy. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
Ah, you were here all along! You're so mean!
Oh my god, Maya's back! Oh shit.
I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
No, who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie.
Wait,
Good
so did
morning
this
to you,
case take
Maya.
place in the time in which Maya was helping Phoenix?
No, I already told you. The first case. So, if you remember the
Oh, you mentioned the fact that the second case's name is Turnabout Reunion.
Yes, but that's not the point. This case takes place after the second case, which will be the second case that we play, because the second case that we play will be the first case in the timeline. This is the first case we play in the game, but it is the second game or case in the timeline.
Yeah, I
By
get
this
that.
time, Phoenix and Maya have already been reunited because, as you remember, Maya left at the beginning of the first game, or the end of the first game, to go become a warrior master. But they reunite in the first case chronologically, but the second case, playing game wise. So at this point they've already
what you would
reunited, and at this point they're already reunited and working together again. So. Anyway, and a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, that's you.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? It has to be about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to find out some dirt. Looks like these guys were up to no good.
No good? As in?
Well, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record. Interesting. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
Well, I mean the cell phone thing, when there's a mysterious lost item, that might lead to either con artists or people who don't care. And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Why are you asking that? You're the one who asked me to look it up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
Yeah, you're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... No explanation for Maya.
Until court.
Well, really until later, I think. But...
Oh, God. Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oops, get you gotta go in. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
You can. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Chatter, 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 chatter.
Simulation. The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor!
But before I do, if I may say a few words.
No, you may not. Please call your witness. Ugh. What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I heard that the court may be a little lenient on.
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution called his next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh my god, it's that guy. Okay.
So, excuse me.
Please state your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct?
This is not a drifter, this is a pompous asshole.
No, it's Snagglepuss in human form. It's a drifter who's taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, how would I get to settle the everything my life is... Yeah, they do this a lot.
Oh my god.
It just keeps going and going. It's like old bag. They just go and go and go and go.
Oh, the over-talkative type.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
I love how Maya is with us now, though. I
As she
have to
should be.
question him.
Fashion, cars, women, my ass, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need a fly.
Glasses? They weren't wearing glasses. Yeah, because they were underneath the fucking victim, dumbass.
Ooh, were they?
I'm gonna guess.
Anyway, but we'll get to that.
That's enough. Your name, witness?
Your name, I just like it so. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down, I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. Oh, the judge.
Sorry.
Always swaying. Anyway, I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso. The PhD in drifting, as it were.
You're a rich cars guy. If you were female, you'd be a Samisato and you would be tolerable.
Anyway, if you want, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington! On the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct? By all means!
Or it would appear that you attach that word, but I remind you that I'm in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with my mommy.
Out on a walk. You can take yourself for a fucking walk, Wellington. Oh, whatever.
Anyway,
Please testify to this court what you saw during the walk through the park.
see you say it again. Taking a walk. You know you.
Bang. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Get on with it. What I saw that day.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation.
Please spare us the details.
I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, the police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
Fucking banana. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you just hear what he said?
Yeah, it was probably to make sure that he wouldn't continue.
Anyway, that's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
You may
You
now,
may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
That's right. Question the fucking witness.
I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. I think we'll have to do that next time, though.
Aww. But don't you... Oh, come on. Don't you want to... You already know. But this is different. You already know what to present, right? No.
The broken glasses, where?
Keep going. Honey, I love you, but you really are an idiot sometimes. Keep going. Keep going.
The banana?
Keep going.
Oh my god, the banana.
Keep going. Keep going. The other thing I saw was the banana.
The glove.
The banana.
Objection. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas. The yellow thing you saw right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier?
Because, doofus, they aren't a banana.
I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
And that's where you'd be so wrong.
Yes.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Ding! Huh? The baseball glove?
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite of leather.
That's not... No!
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness
has bad eyesight.
Has very bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about that all of a sudden? Again! Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas!
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. You used your world to read no possibility. Sure, in the end, we learned that infected glove, not bananas. However, when you're from afar, I think there's room enough to doubt, don't you think?
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're about 20/25. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? Or contacts?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair right away, but you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about a witness?
You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc, but her death, she was brave and courageous, only to be caught by horrible and wretched people while she didn't do anything wrong. She was still gruesomely burned to them. See, I'm getting better at reading it
boils
out.
Down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by the witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It's very possible for him to have seen the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
If he just saw that a baseball glove was a bunch of bananas from, what, 8-9 feet away? No. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with the testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
What happened next?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
They're the police. They're supposed to do that, dumbass. So the person who was on the upper path you saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
And I think this is where we'll stop. I just really wanted to see the banana. Or you could keep going. Why not?
There we go.
Okay.
I have to be able to click the hotkey that goes over to the save menu. Sometimes you aren't able to pull up the menu until you start like a line of dialogue or whatever, where it's like a little primer button. But yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
I guess we'll be back next week to finish this case and start the second case, which is actually the first case, but it's done in secondary order, but, you know, because weirdness. But that'll be next week.
yeah.
Excuse me. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the start of yet another long-ass series.
Can't wait.
And we still got the third game, and possibly the fourth, fifth, and sixth game, but I doubt it. Might be just the fourth one, but, you know.
I think we have the fourth and maybe the fifth?
We'll see what you have, but we'll get to that next time. Or later, we'll check. Anyway.
I have 6 games.
Oh, okay, so I guess we could do all 6. I would just say I haven't played the 6th one in forever.
I have Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
No. Those are spin-off games. Okay,
so I have Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations, and Apollo Justice. And
so
then the 2 Ace Attorney Investigations.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2 spin-off games that focus on Miles Edgeworth. Although the first one was actually the only one that was also released in America. The second was a Japanese exclusive, but has had fan translations in full English, so we can work with that, I guess, if we ever wanted to. But I guess we'll just do 1, 2, 3, and 4, possibly.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to test and see whether or not that that ROM has the full English translation.
We'll have to see, but that's for another time. For now, we will be going, and we'll see you all next week.
Yes. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. That notification bell, as annoying as it is, might help. I mean, it increases viewer engagement, I think.
All right.
Yeah. And you can find Andrew's channel linked in the description.
Yep. And then we stream together on Thursdays. He streams by himself on Sundays, doing Minecraft Indoor Factorio, and that's about it. Goodbye. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all next time. And we've got to do the outro like that. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, so this has been Guy Smith and Andrew B.
Yeah, signing off. Goodbye.
Until next time, take care of us, guys.